That's hard work, man. Hard work and dedication, just like you say. And if you don't want to fight, you better quit. Right then, when you think that your mind tell you, hey, look, I don't want to do this no more, you better not do it no more. Because if you do, if you continue to do it, you're going to get hurt.
What's your advice on that?
Well, I told him, when we had talked about it, we talked about him maybe doing another, but I'm going to let him be the sole owner of that on what he want to do.
Have you seen that spark in him
Wasn't it a good one to end it with? Wasn't it a good fight?
Huh?
It was a very good fight, though. Isn't it a good one to end it with, sort of?
Well, that's a good fight, but that has nothing to do with whether you want to continue to fight or not.
Yeah.
You know, because you look good in the fight don't mean that, hey, you want to fight because you beat that guy and you did real good beating him. It don't mean that you want to fight no more. Your heart got to be there.
But doesn't Floyd Jr. deserve to have the best record, 50-0? Wouldn't you like to see him, top Marciano?
He can top Marciano if he wanted to, if it was in his mind. I don't know what's in his mind. I'm just saying, like, I think for sure he can do it. He can do it easy. Marciano, to be honest, Marciano ain't fighting with a lot of bombs anyway.
How's your son going to be remembered, before? How's he going to be remembered in your eyes, and how do you think people are going to talk about him in 5-10 years from now?
Well, look here, let me tell you something. I think people here been hating on my son. They all been hating on him, all of them. But today, I think he spoke, and I think he kind of made people understand him, the way he's at, and what he's doing. And I think that people kind of came together with him tonight.
Big Floyd, what did you tell him in the corner between rounds?
Well, that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. It wasn't nothing for me to tell him. He was doing everything. I mean, what you want me to tell him to do? He hit him with good right hand. He hit him with good body shots. I mean, what else can I tell him, man? I mean, I can't tell him come up to it. It's so many things I can tell him, man. But you gotta let a person when you're talking with a person, you got to let a person really do his thing, do his groove, and not cut it off. See, that's why I let him do what he wanted to do in there. I just told him he was doing good, and then let him continue to do good.
One of the most entertaining fights I've seen this year. Floyd was dancing, he was looking sideways.
Well, it was entertaining to fight, and plus it was a good fight, and I think he had Burrow kind of gone about 2 or 3 rounds, but he didn't go.
In 10 years, the end. What's your emotion tonight? If it is the end of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s career?
Well, don't get me wrong. It has nothing to do with my son. But if my son leave today, which I can't say nothing about him leaving, but that's on him. I can't do nothing else about that. But I got another Floyd too. I got another one coming too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got all my fighters are gonna be good. If they're with me and they listen to me, they're gonna be good.
Floyd Mayweather, he just admitted that his persona, the money persona, is something that he made up.
Huh?
Floyd, he just said that his whole money persona, that it's something that he made up. It essentially was something like to work with selling his brand. If that's true, who would you say is the real Floyd Mayweather?
Well, look forward by telling y'all something he wants y'all to think about, that just something to think about, that's all.
When he's left the ring before, he's wanted to come back for a reason. It's usually like someone out there that he wants to fight. Is that always what brings him back?
No, well, that's what brings everybody back. That's what
Do you see that guy out there for him that can do that?
Well, a lot of people wanted to fight that dude Triple G, ain't finna fight no Triple G, man. Triple G is too damn big for him, man. I mean, you know, he can't whoop him. As far as the style-wise, he can't whoop him no kind of way. He probably won't never get a chance to. Floyd might beat him because Mike can't lay a hand on him.
What about Cotto? Yeah.
Oh man, come on, he done beat the people already.
Who do you think wins the Canelo?
Why you
That's
gotta
what I'm saying. Is there anyone out there?
I mean, why you gotta come back down and come back around and repeat?
Who wins Canelo and Cotto?
Huh?
Canelo and Cotto, who wins that fight, you think?
I can't really tell you who's gonna win in the fight. I'm telling you it's gonna be a good fight. I believe it's gonna be a good fight. And I think that if anybody got the edge, I think Alvarez probably has the edge. If I have to bet on him.
Why's that?
Going back to Lance's question, if you were to fight, do you see anybody out there who is feeling that?
Well, they say Thurman, and they say Thurman.
Porter.
Which, come on, man. Come on, yeah. Say that name. What?
That's what the names they've been saying is Thurman and Porter. And your favorite Khan.
Hey.
I already know what you said about Khan.
You already know about Khan.
What do you think about Keith Thurman?
Huh?
What do you think about Keith Thurman?
Keith Thurman is just a one-shot hitter. Floyd beat guys like that real easy. He throw big punches. Like, yeah. Hey, look, man, Floyd you see Floyd make miss shots like that all day.
Floyd up.
Retire or like see him play on?
Huh?
You want to see your son retire or like to see him continue to fight on?
Well, he would have to answer those questions like that because I thought it would be good if he did break Rocky Marciano's record, but it's right now, man, Floyd's not going to get the credit for what he's doing anyway right now because that's the way people receive him right now. They receive him as a woman beater, all these things that some of the things you already know women you're gonna have altercations. But it's not only that, man, you know. Floyd gives to people. They ain't looking at none of the stuff he do. They're not looking at none of it. And if it was me, I wouldn't give nobody shit.
Do you think Floyd would make a good trainer himself?
Say what?
Do you think Floyd would be a good boxing trainer himself?
Well, I don't think, I definitely probably would. I definitely don't think he would be, I don't think people get money and stuff like that, man. They ain't trying to be fighting like that, man. They want to drive limousines and put on fancy clothes and eat good food.
The day you laced gloves on your son, did you know he's going to be the best ever, 49-0, make $300 million?
Nobody never knows what's going to happen. Only thing I can tell you is I did tell people in the streets all the time, even when I was pushing him in a stroller, I was telling people he's going to be the best because I seen something in him when he might have been 10 months, 11 months. I seen him throwing some punches, and like it wasn't like no punches like the way the baby's throwing. He throwing them like I would throw.
He was doing a shoulder roll at 11 months?
No, he was no shoulder roll, but he was doing the hand like that. So it was enough punching for me to see what was going on because I used to do his hand like this all the time.
You know what he told me?
Well, Dave here, he knows.
Yeah.
Dave knows Floyd's been fighting for a long time since he was a baby.
Floyd told me that in kindergarten, after kindergarten, he went running for you for miles.
Well, I'm just telling you that Floyd did used to run with me at different times when he was younger. He run for a good long time, man. Floyd's a good runner too.
Do you ever get nervous during his fights when someone lands a shot?
Let me tell you that this is really odd, whether y'all believe it or not. Whether you believe it or not, today, I had a little fear in me today for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, it was about me. It's about my son in the fight. It was just. I seen how the guy was training, and I hadn't seen Floyd come in for the last week in the gym. So I was kind of thinking about, what if he ain't really training like he should? And I went on with it, man, anyway, and you know, but
What do you mean you didn't see him in the gym?
I didn't see him for the last, the week before, the last week.
Andre Berto to the podium. He was still training or just not when you were there?
Well, he probably was, evidently, the guy was hitting him in the body and stuff. He was running, doing a lot of running. What's wrong with him?